Hey, it's your friend Holden. So, this video is specifically for all of my real estate friends. And if you're not in real estate, you can still stay and listen. I mean, who knows? You might be a realtor soon enough. So, yes. Okay, so if you work with buyers 55 or better, and if you want to, I need like 3, 4, 5 minutes of your time. So, there is a buying strategy that a lot of agents aren't using, and it's quietly costing your clients their options and your commissions. So it's called a HECM for purchase, or home equity conversion mortgage for purchase, or a reverse mortgage for purchase. So at the end of this video, you'll know what it is, you'll know how it works, and you will know exactly when to bring it up with your buyers. So the problem that you are already seeing is, picture this, you've got a buyer. Let's say they're 65. They sold their home, they're sitting on a solid chunk of equity. Let's say maybe 400,000. Okay, maybe more. They want to buy something in the 5 to 600 range. Sounds good. However, they're on a fixed income, Social Security, maybe some pension here and there. So they can certainly afford this home. But a traditional mortgage comes with a monthly payment. And that payment, on top of everything else, really stretches them thin every month for the rest of their life. So what usually happens? Well, you say, hey, let's go a little bit cheaper so you can have a little bit more cash. Or they just walk away frustrated. So here is my point. There is yet another option, and almost nobody is using it. So it is a HECM for purchase, sometimes called an H4P. It's a government-backed program, and also we have a proprietary program as well for 55 plus. Okay, we'll get into that later. So it allows a homeowner or older or better to purchase a new primary residence using a reverse mortgage. So the buyer brings a down payment, typically anywhere between 45 and 65%. And then that all depends on the age and the current interest rates. And then the reverse mortgage covers the rest. Well, what do you mean like it covers? Well, there is no monthly mortgage payment required. It's not interest only, and it's not only for a few years. There is just no required mortgage payment. As long as you live in your house as the primary residence, you still have to pay taxes, and you still have to pay homeowners insurance. Now, you also must maintain the property, but that should be pretty easy because you'll have the money from the reverse mortgage to do those type of things with. That's it. The mortgage pays for itself. So what does that do for your buyer? Well, think about what that means for that 65-year-old buyer. Instead of forcing a $2,500 monthly payment every month, they can keep their cash flow for the rest of their living life. They can travel, medical expenses, home improvements, grandkids. Yes, whatever matters to them. And instead of settling for a smaller home, they don't have to. They can buy the home that fits this chapter, the right size, the right location, the right community. And this is not a consolation prize. It is a real life quality upgrade. And here's what most people don't know. A buyer can keep up to 2 other properties. So they can keep their second home or a rental. That does not automatically disqualify them. We just need to document it, of course. So what that means for you as an agent? Well, let's talk business for a second. The 55 plus buyer is one of the fastest growing segments in this country. And, of course, in Florida. So the demographic is everywhere. Downsizers, snowbirds going full-time, retirement communities. This is your market. But most of those buyers walk in with traditional assumptions. I need a monthly payment, I've got debt to income, I need qualifying income. All of those assumptions can really limit what they buy. But you can be the agent who introduces them to a better conversation. Not a sales pitch, an education. Have you heard of a HECM for purchase or a reverse mortgage for purchase? If not, I can totally connect you with someone who can run the numbers for you and make it work. That's it. That 5-sentence conversation. And it can unlock a purchase that would otherwise not happen. And the agents who understand this tend to close more deals in the 62 plus segment. So you're not pushing anything. It's because they actually know their options. So a couple quick facts to follow. 1, the buyer has to occupy the property within 60 days of closing, and it must be a primary residence. And 2, the contract needs to include all of the HECM borrowers, and the people on the contract all need to be eligible borrowers. That's where I come in to talk with them. And also, counseling is required. Since it is a government HUD program, you do need counseling for the buyers. This protects the client and making sure that they fully understand what they're doing. And then 4, the property needs to meet the FHA guideline standards. So most single-family homes in Florida, this is a non-issue. So look, I'm not asking you to become an expert. That's my job. But what I am asking is that you add just that one question to your buyer consults, for any client over 55. Have you heard of a HECM for purchase? And then connect them with me. I will run the numbers and walk through their options and make sure that they've got the full picture. So no pressure on you, no pressure on your client. My link is in the bio, and if you want to talk shop, I'd love to chat with you. So I'll see you in the next video.